Alright, hello everyone, and happy All Saints Wake Day. It's time for another FF14 event. We got our Halloween event this year. Don't worry, I still have, I haven't forgotten about the other 14 stuff that I keep promising, and I think even last time I might have even said it was going to come out before this, but this month was just so busy, I didn't really want to even attempt trying to do other 14 stuff, but considering that we have 7.4 coming soon, I'll make sure we have some content for Hildebrand and Monster Hunter before that happens. So stay tuned for that. But for today, we're just here to celebrate the Day of Candy. And, well, I guess that's every holiday when you think about it. But the Day of Candy and Pumpkins. Pumpkin candy. Actually, that sounds terrible. Never mind. Let's not celebrate that. We meet again, adventurer. Enjoying the festivities, I trust? Well, the Spirits are away. A well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gridania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor that they might sate their hunger for merriment. You have yet to meet these fearsome folk, but they are known as the Continental Circus. Performers who relish the bone-chilling nights of the All Saints Wake season. Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to visit the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the genial Geyser. He shall guide your steps to the haunted manor. Ooh, are we actually getting, like, something significant for content? This sounds like the manor that you go to for fun, where you just walk around and dress up and don't do much else. They used to use it. It was part of the event quest way back when, but kind of just got relegated to, like, a bonus thing since then. Come one, come all, to the Continental Circus's Grand Masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good sir? Are we actually going back there? Holy shit. I didn't think we'd be stepping foot in here again. What the fuck? Okay, this is actually kind of sick. Are we doing that quest? Did they bring it back somehow? I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you... an adventurer. Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy whores? Suspicious introduction for one who claims to harbor no ill will. It is not my intention, I assure you. Alas, past experiences have made me rather wary of adventurers, let us say. But I tire of shadowy schemes and the accusations that often follow, so I shall lay bare to our secret as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear never to share with others what I reveal. Though we of the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troupe of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are, in fact, our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Wow, the horrors. It's not like we've never met those before during this event. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in blackest night and usher in a long-coveted legend among my kind. The Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gourd, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. But as few void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear, one that fills our hearts and satiates our souls. Gratitude. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. And glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across this realm. Mortal and void sent must join hands in harmony, and carouse to the heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgettable thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of this desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guest cry out in splendor. Yes. Sounds very pleasing. Oh, I'm sure it's a very satisfied child just running out. Sounds like he had a great time. Why, that's not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of affrighting our guests. At least, not like this. Everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? Oh, you needn't glare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired, but perhaps you might be able to use your skills of inquiry to our benefit. I beseech you, adventurer, survey the manor and discover what has brought our patron such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should foul rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicions will soon follow. Oh, we can use mounts in here. Interesting. Yeah, we'll take a run around it. This seems... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same one, which I think is also... It's just Hawk Manor, so it's not like it's gonna be a... Yeah, this is just Hawk Manor, so it's not like it's a hard place to get around normally. Where are we going? Upstairs? I remember coming here once for... just to see what it was like. I think that was during the first Halloween event I streamed. And never came back here since. Because unfortunately, the glory days of this event were well after I stopped playing. Yeah, you think you come in here and that's where all the costumes are. Or is that downstairs? I can't remember. Oh, I think I understand the source of the fright. Silence, silence, I say. You must go away. Where we go, chaos and delivery follow. Remain here and in chaos you shall wallow. The former is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. He seems very absorbed indeed. Where are we going? Oh, back down there. Do we get to go to the other side? Oh no, this is not hard version. This is easy mode. You know what? We can run at least. We don't have to sit here and sprint. Petrified patron. Are you enjoying yourself, good sir? Hungry puddings down the hall. Armed zombies gestures down the stairs. They didn't tell me this masquerade would have me running for my life. I mean, I feel like at some level that's kind of the point, no? The trick is, as long as you realize they're not going to hurt you, you have to have that trust. It's more about trust. Trust that they won't hurt you. Well, I guess you can't really trust given their appearance. People like that have a certain reputation in this realm. Alright, through the first boss room. Or is this the second? No, this is the first one, because you come through here and then... No, wait, this is... It used to be you would go into there. I think. It's been so long since I've done this, I'm trying to remember this. I don't know why I'm trying to remember this. Where are you? There you are. Give me an elixir. I'm not giving you any elixirs. We already did this, like, 8 months ago. No elixir, then no treats for you. I'm almost too absorbed in mischief to listen to what you have to say. Well, maybe if I did have an elixir. Sadly, I left all those back on the island. Confusion? That's not a reaction I was expecting. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any elixirs around here? A creature in the pot won't stop asking for them. They cost more than my allowance can afford. I wouldn't bother. It's a bit of a scam, really. At least a few times I did it. I wasn't lucky enough. Although apparently they changed the odds on it, so maybe it's better now. But I haven't touched this game in like so long. Not downstairs yet. I'm sure we'll go to the basement eventually. Next I could gouge out some eyeballs. Maybe even gobble up a fresh few organs while I'm at it. Okay. Listen, I don't want to, like, you know, maybe it's not my place. Judge your work ethic and all that. I appreciate your game to your role. You know what? Good job on that. Maybe tone it down just a little bit. Just a tad. Just don't have to do it too much. Just maybe skip the eyeball gouging part. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared the others? Despite her newfound mission,
We do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they have forgotten themselves and prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. I do empathize with their plight, and they've yet to cause any lasting harm. Mayhap it would be best to indulge them this once, and allow them their fun. A jest, of course. I cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked. But they will not listen to the reprimands of a kindly adventurer. I can hardly imagine they would heed mine.
I think if anything, they would heed yours more, because I'm just some random guy. They know you. Why do I have any authority over them? I'll threaten them with the sword. You want me to do that? We can take up violence.
An impasse, are we? Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Is something amiss?
It seems the impresario cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but you sense it would be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. How'd you get this number? Can't believe people are giving out my link shell number all willy-nilly like this.
You have returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch, aren't they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in feats of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock over yonder is likely to have a few cookies to spare. As for the pumpkin, the Botanist Guild possess a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the Great Lone Gourd Keep. We'll be happy to oblige you.
Yo, you giving out free cookies? Can I have some? Like, for myself?
Sorry, dearie. We're not selling at the moment. Here on behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say? Well, if it's for her, I suppose I could make an exception. But you'd best keep it a secret from our other guests. There you go. 1 bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send the Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you?
I wonder if they're pumpkin cookies. I made some pumpkin cookies the other day. Last week. Chocolate chip pumpkin and cranberry pumpkin. Turned out okay. So cooking with pumpkin's weird. It makes cookies very spongy. Not at all the usual way I make cookies.
In need of a decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I've got a plump and juicy round one here. Freshly carved, no less. We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins. We're glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. I do hope you'll make good use of yours.
Already carved? Like... Is that one still on the vine? Oh no, it's not. Okay. What if I didn't want it carved? What if I wanted a pumpkin to, like, I don't know, cook with or something? You took out all the good parts. Alright, here's your pumpkin and cookies. I have indeed gathered the ingredients.
Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now I shall concoct a concreation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joy into the hearts of weeping mortals.
Just don't scare them any more than they already have been.
Now let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solution we require. But all good things take time. I suggest you return to the manor and inform the impresario of our plan. All should be made clear soon enough.
Even I don't know what this plan is.
I'm told there's a situation occurring in our masquerade, but I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? Welcome back. I regret to report the circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share?
Yeah, I got like a pumpkin and some cookies. Don't know what they're for, but she's working on it.
Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for your dear impresario. My word! This doll is the spitting image of me! 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding atop its head. And that's not all. Take control and you shall have a bevy of illusionary spells at your disposal. These illusionary spells are based on the materials our adventure friend so kindly provided to us. Delectable delights for the worthy and a haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. Might I hand leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? In its mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you.
Wait, actually? I know nothing about this year's event. I didn't look up shit.
Once you have shown them the error of their ways, order them to return to me and I shall re-educate them on the parts they must play here. Our guests also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask that you send them to me as well, that I might offer them sweets in apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' wake on a dour note. So your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you happy frightening and delighting.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I was not expecting something like this. A mount, and not only that, it's a mount with, like, custom actions.
Well then, I suppose that all that's left for you to do is operate the mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. You mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me and you may hop on its head once more. Now then, off you go.
I'm assuming I get to keep this. I'm sure we get to keep this. That'd be so weird. That would actually be really funny and fucked up if they, like, made a custom mount with all this shit and, like, nah, you don't get it. Sorry, you just get, like, a hat or something. Oops, I lost the part. Which one we want? We want trick.
Hey, Impresario, no. I've been good this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the Impresario isn't happy with us. Then I'll hurry to them lest I cause further fuss.
See, that guy would be great at performing. He's got the rhyming scheme down pat. Just need to work on the horror aspect, I guess. Yeah, I think the last mount we got from an event that had custom actions might have been the polar bear. I couldn't actually say for sure.
What? What more could you possibly... Magic candy? Was that your doing? Offering cookies and candy's apology, you say? Gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way then.
Was there a candy cane in there? Am I crazy? Yes? That seems out of season, but alright. I think we're about a month early for that one. Sure, I guess.
Oh no, the Impresario's magics. Gone already. No more magics for me. What? He summons us to the foyer. Yes. Yes. Then to the Impresario I shall go. It's raining candy? Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats. Oh, then I'll march right up to that Impresario and tell him to give me candy.
That's not usually what you say. I mean, please would be good, but, you know, there's also something else more appropriate that you could be saying.
What was that for? Strange, it felt as if the Impresario was slapping me across the head. But it did not hurt. Has he conjured some new illusion? You say he's summoning the whole troop to the front of the manor for a talking to? Now that you mention it, I have been a bit overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry back right away. I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troop a good scolding. But a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide. We must never allow the former to overshadow the latter. It is our solemn duty to provide the small folk with memorable All Saints' Wake experience. We felt the very same, Impresario. Even though the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew what it was like to be punished and scarred in years past. We lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again. Here, here, less chaos, more treats and smiles. Indeed. And we shall all do our part with a performance worthy of the season. All right, my fellow thespians. It's time we greeted our guests with good cheer. Return to your places and give them all the masquerade they deserve. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. But before I forget, is the one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head. That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gord, who would come and the Void sent forces on the night of Devilry. Haha, but I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. In any event, you mentioned she awaited your return at Miketo's amphitheater, did you not? Pray allow me to join you. I shall very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gord, I'd certainly believe it. But of course, that's simply not possible. All's well that ends well. I see. Was my clockwork creation of assistance? Indeed it was. My brethren have remembered their duty to entertain, and I dare say our guests shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I trust you will continue to give this city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints' Wake experience. Trust me, it's lots of fun in the manor. Let's all go. You sure? The scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats, too. Well, if you say so. But you have to promise you'll stay with us the whole time. Of course, I wouldn't leave you two behind. Come on then, let's go. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. Strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints' Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort, that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. But for the present, my duties called me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread the word of our deeds, and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in so doing. Sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. One day, perhaps, tales of my troop will overshadow even those of the Great Gord. But until then, I shall continue my work, to convey to the realm that all that the Wake can offer. Now then, 'tis time I returned. As you well know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join in on our festivities, you are welcome to visit us as often as you please. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens if you dare. Simply speak with my servant and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall all thrive upon it. May you carouse to your heart's content in this All Saints Wake.
I guess her place was different. The one with the costumes. That's the one that was used in some previous ones. Although, I think Hawk Manor was used at least once before. I'm not sure. Yeah, Sneaky Hollow was the usual one back in the day. Alright, we have any cool Halloween stuff that we can purchase? Hasn't been like anything furniture related for a little bit, but let's see what we got. Where are they? Oh, here. Sometimes they're standing in the... Oh no, we got the advertisement. I don't think I've missed... I don't think I've missed the posters. I don't... Maybe I don't think there's been any posters for a while, which is weird. I mean, they don't always make them. Sometimes they do. Alright, let's go put up the poster. Indoor. There we go. Place it. Where are we gonna pose? Kind of. Oh, it's a bigger one. Okay. We can slap it down here, I guess. I don't have really... Yeah, every other wall's kind of full. Could put it over here too, but that wall's also kind of full. We'll start stringing them along the top here. I'm going to figure something out here. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on the site at all. I didn't look anything up, so it was a nice surprise that we got a mount out of this, of all things. Where's my mount? Here it is. Not that I can ride it in here, obviously, but that's pretty cool. That was a fun little one. We got a custom location. Well, sort of. I mean, it's just reskin Hawk Manor, but I'll take it. And even a mount of it. And not only a mount, but a mount with custom animations to boot, so that's pretty neat. Alright, well, that'll be it for today's FF14 video. Like I said, we'll be back with something for Hildebrand and Monster Hunter before 7.4 comes out. And then, of course, we'll have our 7.4 story and raids to play through by then. So, for now, thank you all for watching. And I will see you next time.